Hello, everyone, and welcome to Manna Church High Point's Christmas Devotional Series. My name is Anna Bullock, and I'm one of the pastors here. And today I'm going to be talking to you about holiness. Our text is 1 Peter 1:14 through 19. As obedient children, do not be conformed to the former lusts or deeds which were yours in your ignorance, but like the Holy One who called you, be holy yourselves also in all your behavior, because it is written, you shall be holy, for I am holy. Be holy as I am holy. Wow, that seems like a tall order, doesn't it? Paul told Timothy that godliness, being like God, being holy as he is holy, is profitable for all things, since it holds promise for this present life and for the life to come. It is for this godliness that we labor and strive, because we have fixed our hope on the living God. Paul encouraged Timothy to show himself an example of those who believe by his speech, conduct, love, faith, and purity. Do our choices matter? Do the ways we conduct ourselves in speech, dress, love, faith, and purity matter? Is it even possible for us to obtain holiness? It must be, because God himself is the one who first commanded that in Leviticus. He said, for I am the Lord your God. Consecrate yourselves, therefore, and be holy, for I am holy. What is holiness? You know, the media portrays Christians as pompous, self-righteous people who pray silly prayers at inappropriate times. As a child growing up in the South, my idea of somebody who was holy was a priest in an elaborate robe, or a Southern Baptist dressed in all black with a white shirt and a black skinny tie and thick black rimmed glasses, who didn't smoke, drink, dance, or go out with girls that do. As I've grown in Christ and I've seen him in his word, I see that holiness means to be consecrated, to be sanctified, to be set apart. Our motivation for pursuing holiness or sanctification is to see God and to know God. It is not merely our outward appearance, but it begins in our hearts, with our hearts being transformed into his image. I'm reminded of Moses coming down from Mount Sinai after he saw the Lord. Moses' face glowed so much, the Israelites asked him to put a veil over his face. He reflected the glory of God. If you remember, Moses only saw the Lord's back. Imagine what he would have looked like if he'd actually seen the Lord face to face. But, you know, we as followers of Jesus with unveiled face get to behold as in a mirror the glory of the Lord. And we are being transformed in that same image from glory to glory. We as followers of Christ, like Moses, are to reflect his glory. We are his image bearers. Are we reflecting his image to those who don't know him? Do we reflect his image in the way we treat people in our daily, mundane, or even stressful situations? I do believe that there are many in the world who are looking to see if there's anyone who lives righteously, because if they find someone like that, then they believe that it's possible for them too. When I was at college in UNC, I worked at a drugstore on Franklin Street. And being so close to the university, we had lots of regular customers. And I was a cashier who was face-to-face regularly with those customers. This one man named Mr. Weiskopf would come into the store every week and pick up photos he had developed. And as I saw him coming, I would get his photos out ahead of time and prepare to serve him at the register. And I would greet him by name with a happy smile. He was not a happy man. Nevertheless, I would greet him each time he came in. One afternoon, as I was ringing up his photos, he leaned over the counter and he said to me with a frown, "Why are you so happy all the time?" I simply replied, "Because I know Jesus and what he's done for me." Now, I'd like to tell you that immediately he fell to his knees and asked me to tell him more about my Jesus. He didn't. And just like Scrooge, he grunted and humphed and walked out the store. The point is, people are watching and noticing. Are we reflecting his image? Remember, His divine power has granted to us everything pertaining to life and godliness, and that we may partake of his divine nature. We have been predestined to be conformed to his image and to be his image bearers. We can be holy as he is holy, as we behold as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, as we spend time with him and allow him to transform us into his image. Let us pursue holiness, friends, so that others may see God. We love you, Man at Church. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.